Hey, how you all doing, and welcome back to Every Day is Different. Today we're back on World of Warships, and this is going to be another replay, and it's actually my best replay I've ever had. I won't tell you how much damage, but it's the best one I've ever had, and this is actually my first ever game playing in the Georgia as well. And since I played this game, I've absolutely fallen in love with Georgia. Unbelievably fun. And here you can see the mistake I make at the beginning, as it's my first game, of not switching to AP. But oh well. So yeah, this is my very first game in the Georgia. If you don't know what it is, it's an American, well, you probably do, most people do. Anyway, American battleship, 6 18-inch guns that can be stupidly accurate. I think, well, they've got a 20-kilometer range. Oh, let's just increase that a little bit. 20-kilometer range, I think at 20 kilometers, because I've got the Plotting Room 2 modification. I think it's something like 193 meters of dispersion, so pretty mental. In terms of team lineup, nothing too ridiculous. We've even got tier 6s in the game. A couple of tier 9, obviously tier 9s, but we're top tier, which is good. We have got an aircraft carrier, but you know, it is what it is. But overall, it's okay matchmaking. What's this we got coming in here? Bismarck. Here we go. As you can see, we've got HE loaded. Honestly, for the first shot, considering the Bismarck's angled, it's not too bad. But I did still kind of wish I had AP loaded. But either way, we're loading it now. So yeah, it's a nice ship considering it's got, I think, what, a 26-second reload or something like that. Turn the bloody tutorials off. Where are they? Right, okay. Hopefully it should be sorted now. So yeah, it's a good game. I did enjoy this game. As you can see, because of how fast the ship is, I'm pushing, well, I'm not crazy pushing at the moment. I do push much more later, but Bismarck, it's got an angle to me, but nothing ridiculous. So I'm going to lob all 6 shells at him. Now at this point I'm kind of deciding what I want to do. I wasn't really sure whether I wanted to push in towards the island more, where I wanted to go. I could not decide, but as you can see, I'm taking shots anyway, so I really needed to keep angled away. So I just angle away. I'm basically just trying to take shots at whatever I can, really. I don't really remember how the start of this battle goes. I remember how the end goes, and that's about it. But yeah, not too much happens really towards the beginning. It gets much more interesting towards the end. But here you go. Here's the Parsifal again, with its lovely AP bombs. So obviously, the York is a very juicy target, considering it's a British. I can't remember if it's a light or heavy cruiser, but it's a juicy old target because, well, it's a York, and there you guys can see we get 2 hits and the Citadel. Now I wasn't really sure at this point what I was getting shot at. I knew it was behind the island in front of us, but like I couldn't see it, so it was kind of annoying. But York's on very low damage. Very low health right now, so I was feeling fairly good right there. I was like, okay, he's going to get sunk fairly quickly, if not right away. And there you go, here come the shells coming in again. I really still wasn't that sure what was behind. Luckily, only 2 destroyers in the game on each team, so I wasn't massively worried about getting torqued. It could have been iffy, but you can see the blacks over there, and I wasn't really sure where the other destroyer was, but I assumed he was over the other side towards A. So, and there you go. Now we know what was shooting at. It was the Fuso. I can't see where he was. That's why I popped my spotting plane here to be able to get shots on him. Shooting over islands can be a little bit wonky in this game, so you know. It is what it is, but it's not too bad. As you can see, we have lobbed 4 shells and we do 11k damage, which isn't too bad. Unfortunately, we didn't get a Citadel, but it is what it is. We're here still in a good place. We've got such a quick reload that we're going to be able to get a couple more salvos off on him. You can still see, so take a guess of where it is. I wasn't really sure where he was moving. He was going to start moving, so I sort of aimed a bit more towards where I think he would move. And there we go, we get another 11k damage, which is feeling fairly good. And I know he's just fired, so at this point I'm kind of like, right, I don't want to push all the way around the outside, I want to push in between these islands now, so I'm like, if he gets one more salvo off on me, okay, it probably won't kill me. But I did want to just get in behind the island, and luckily the angle he's got on me isn't the greatest now, so as you probably just saw, his shells only very slightly hit the island there. So we're on 50k damage so far, nothing too crazy, not too bad. Minnesota there. Minnesota's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass this game. He's going to be a pain to kill because he does angry well, and it makes him a bit of a pain in all honesty. But, you know, teams are fairly even right now. We've got B and D, they've got C and A. I'm just going to continue lobbing shells at this Minnesota for a while, really, because I can, and there's not really much else over here. Most of the enemy ships over here have been dealt with now, other than the Minnesota. So here we go. Now I'm starting to push up again, and here comes the Parsable with torpedo planes, which is so happy as well. Now, I was convinced that he wouldn't be able to get torpedoes off here without... Yeah, he got torpedoes off, but there was no way when he lobbed them they were going to be able to like actually do anything to me. I wasn't sure about the other side though.
Boost deactivated.
But we can get all 6 guns on target here, so a nice 8k hit on him there. Fairly happy. And we haven't actually taken that much damage so far this game. I probably could have started pushing up here, but he was still showing fairly good broadside to me at this point, and that was unlucky. I just shot and accidentally ruined the person in that temple's day, so sorry about that. But no, nothing on that. Sovietsky Skoyuz killed the other one. So we're now behind in this game, which was iffy. I thought we were doing fairly well, but now behind, and I was like, because as you can see, we've got a fairly good concentration of enemy ships. The aircraft carriers over here, 11k damage there, not too bad. So what have we got? We've got 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, Sovietsky Soyuz, Minnesota, and half over there. Here comes the Parsable again with its AP bombers. I really was not wanting to get hit by it in all honesty, but luckily Georgia has okay AA. Nothing too ridiculous, but it's alright. There's juicier targets to go for, to say the least. Like the Lexington, for instance. Now I can see the whole group of them there. I was slightly worried because I was detected. I was pretty much showing flat broadside to all of them at this point. That I was going to get just ruined and they were all going to shoot at me. I wasn't really sure what I was shooting at there. But I was really worried at this point that all of them were just going to lock onto me and I was going to get absolutely ruined. But that didn't happen. And so I was like, well, okay. Up to 78k damage, nothing too crazy as of yet. We have unfortunately got the Minnesota though, which has it got 16-inch guns? Is that? Yeah, the Minnesota's the 16-inch gun one, isn't it? So yeah, Minnesota's got 12 16-inch guns, which is, you know, could be kind of rough if he gets a decent. And unfortunately, while it's a battleship and it has battleship armor, it's not got crazy armor. Like, you can still quite easily get chunked because of its massive superstructure and still take full pens. So, you know, it's just a kind of a case of seeing what I can do here. And we only get, there you go, as you can see, we just got chunked there for 14k because, well, we can't really do much. 12, some are always going to go through your superstructure and kind of hurt you. To this point, I was kind of deciding what I wanted to do here. I knew what we'd got over the right-hand side. There's the Svetski Soyuz coming towards this flank as well. And I was like, right, I gotta do something now. And for some reason, the Minnesota decides that it doesn't want to shoot at me, and I wasn't entirely sure why. So at this point, I kind of just went, right, I need to do something here. We're really behind. It's now 5 versus 8. And now we are taking shells. I'm like, okay. I'm going to have to do something. Minnesota hopefully will get taken out by some of the other stuff. Because, yeah, now we're still getting shot at by the right-hand side. I've got a secondary build on this ship. Obviously, I haven't had to use it much, but it will come into play in a bit. At the end's really where this gets fun. Almost up to 100k damage now, which isn't too bad. And just a very lackluster hit there. Being locked by 4 people though didn't make me massively confident. 5 people now, and I'm turning more broadside towards the. I'm turning more broadside towards the Minnesota, which I just needed to get out there really. My speed boosted up. Luckily, he didn't get that good of a shot on me. He's right on the border now. And we are being focused by, as I said, 5 people, 2 people, and the aircraft carrier. I'm very happy the repair party is just... It's 25 seconds. And here we go. Now we're getting things. So Miyoko, very low health, 4 shells out, accuracy, and Citadel. He's down. We got the Svetski Soyuz and the Albemarle now. I'm thinking, right, we're going to lock... I haven't got manual fire control on it yet. We just did just get smacked pretty hard there, but I'm like, right, what are we going to focus on? I was like, right, we'll focus Albemarle because I know I can punch through anywhere, even overmatch his bow and stern. So I was like, focus on him. And Heal has just come back up. Don't get a Citadel, which is what I was really hoping for. And because we don't have the manual fire control, I can... There's the other destroyer, by the way. Because I don't have the manual fire control, I can... Well, my guns can shoot either side, so they're both shooting at the Svetski Soyuz and the Albemarle, which is quite nice. Another 6 guns out on the Albemarle, and... Oh no, I got three, which I knew he was going to die now from the secondaries, so right. I'm like, Svetski Soyuz, what do we do here? Now, I wasn't actually going for the ram hit, but I was worried he would. So I was like, right, we're just going to have to do, it's a Svetski Soyuz. It hopefully doesn't have the craziest of turret traverses, I'm not really sure. A couple of good ones. I know my reload's quick. I know it's a good reload, but I wasn't sure what I was doing here. I was just kind of making shit up as I was going along at this point. 2 ricochets, I was like, God, I'm glad I didn't have those 2 guns reloaded right there, otherwise it's terrible. 33k left. Look at those, will be 3 Citadels first of all. 3 Citadels, there are only 3 of us left, and torpedoes from the aircraft carrier. But did you see those torpedoes were so close to torpedoing the Svetski Soyuz? Had I not killed it, it would probably have been a team kill. But now it's just me versus King George V. The Mars is over there. The Scharnhorst is miles away flying the past of it, it seems. And I'm kind of just not really sure what to do here. I don't know what sort of angle I am because it's got a 27-degree angle to me. I'm like, I can't shoot properly and my angle's not good enough to hit. And so alas, I died, but not without my secondaries setting a fire on him. So as I think, I still do rack up quite a nice bit of damage. Can't remember, he didn't die, but you know. We obviously, with two people left versus an aircraft carrier and 2 battleships, there you go. Minnesota takes down the Scharnhorst now. And yeah, we end up. He's still burning, luckily. Quite nice. But the Mars is on its own now. And we end up with 190. I think that's it there. No, it's still going. I think that's what we end up on. Yeah. We end up with almost 98,000 damage, which overall not too bad of a game. I quite enjoyed it overall. So yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this just quick video again. As I said, best game that best damage wise I've actually had so far in World of Warships. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. And by the way, we do lose this game.